Hey ladies and gentlemen, this is David Benjamin from HealthyWildAndFree.com. Thanks for taking the time out of your busy day to view this video. Today I want to talk about why you should see your health as an investment. Now, as of recently, I'm learning this lesson over and over and over again, and I just wanted to share it in a video because I think a lot of people don't realize how important their health is, and they don't realize how their health is an investment, how their health is something that when they grow and when they pay attention to and are aware of and really put resources and time into it, it's something that yields returns like an investment into a stock or a mutual fund or real estate would. So today I want to talk about basically just helping you to kind of shift hopefully your perspective to see why and how your health is an investment, and how if you invest in that properly and you really take care of that investment, it's going to yield you higher returns than any other investment on the planet. And that's the truth. So just kind of a quick backstory. My grandfather, when I was like 11 or 12 years old, he worked on a railroad his whole life, and he was about 60 years old from what I remember, and right when he was retiring, he found out he got cancer. I mean, like literally like within a few months of retiring. So when he retired, he didn't expect to live, too long, and there wasn't, the cancer was pretty far along its path. So at that time, I believe it was liver cancer. I believe it was liver because I remember the color of his skin changing, but within less than a month of him retiring, literally less than a month, it was probably 2 weeks, 2 weeks and a couple days maybe, if that, of him actually retiring, he was dead completely. I mean, like, just out of, like, it was that quick. And the interesting thing was when he found out he got cancer and I was 11, I got to see him and his health and vitality deteriorate right in front of me in a very short period of time. Within a few months, and really within the last few weeks, I saw him go from being what seemed like somewhat healthy. I mean, he wasn't, Jack LaLanne or anything, but he was somewhat healthy. I mean, he could, he was mobile. He could walk. He could talk. He was someone I knew, and I cared for. I loved a lot. I mean, he was my grandfather. Seeing him deteriorate and seeing him be able to walk perfectly fine and do all these certain things, and within a few weeks' time, he couldn't even really walk around the house. I mean, he was barely moving. Everything changed about his demeanor, his health, and his overall well-being. And for me, seeing that at a young age really left an impression on me that my health is super important. And also, my mom having cancer around the same time was obviously another thing, because I saw her struggle and that process as well. But I really recognize that health is super important, because for me, as a young person, my parents really ingrained in me to save my money. So I was always a saver. I was always saving my money. And to see my grandfather go from completely healthy to dead a few weeks after retirement was like, for me, I thought, well, what's the point of working all these years and doing all this if you aren't going to get to enjoy it and benefit from it? And for him, he had never even left Michigan, believe it or not. He never traveled outside of Michigan. He rarely even left the West Michigan area where I'm originally from. He rarely even left the area, and he really didn't go that far. I mean, he stayed in Michigan his whole life, and he never got to see or experience much. But during his years of working on the railroad, he did save up a lot of money during that time, but he never got to fully enjoy it because his health got the best of him, I guess, at the end of his life. And so for me, seeing health as an investment is huge, because I think a lot of times we think in numbers. So we're mathematically, driven people. We learn math from a young age. We learn math in school. We learn math. We continuously learn math every single year from when we're really young till when we get out of high school. And we have this number-driven mindset of, okay, well, if I'm making this much money, I can live off this much, I can save this much, I can spend this much, and I can invest this much. And then we get the big shiny ROI. We get the big, if I can invest in this stock or this whatever investment, and my return on investment is, whatever percentage, that's the ultimate, and I can live happy, healthy, a happy, healthy life. And for me, it's like, I've realized more and more that health is something that you invest in. So, for example, if you, it doesn't matter whether you work at a job, whether you own a business, whether you're still in school, whatever it is, your health is an investment, because what putting money into your health does is it creates a more effective, more efficient, more creative, more better in shape, a healthier, more conscious, awake, aware individual. And when you do that, when you spend your money on health, when you spend your money on a healthier diet, when you spend your money on supplements and just different exercise, coaching or fitness coaching or nutritional coaching, or something that is going to directly affect and improve your health when you implement it, and that is part of the implementation process. So I can spend my money on a healthier diet, superfoods, herbs, and buying a few things to keep my environment healthy. So like improving the quality of my water and getting a filter for my shower that's going to purify the water so that I'm showering in cleaner water, or buying an air purifier and things like that are environmental. So I can spend my money in a range of ways, but at the end of the day, what that money is doing is that's an investment, because when I put that money out to buy these things, those things are inputs into my life. So my output is the money, your output is always the money. So your output is you're spending, you're buying something. You can put that money towards a financial investment that, it's going to take time to pay. You're going to have to wait for it. It may or may not work. It may or may not pan out. You might break even with that investment. You may even lose money with that investment. But with health, it's like a guaranteed return on investment. It's a guaranteed success. It's a guaranteed way to become wealthier, basically, if you think about it, and healthier, which is wealth. I heard a quote not too long ago that the wealth of wealth is health. So investing in your health, first of all, is a form of wealth, and you have to understand and appreciate and realize that, because if you aren't healthy, what's the point of being wealthy? What's the point of having an abundance of money if you can't use that to enjoy it, or use it to create more positive, lasting change in the world? So really, health is the best investment, because 100% of the time, at least, 100% of the time, you're going to improve something directly related to how you as a human being, or you as a person, interact, engage, and move in the world around you. So if I'm investing in myself as an investment, maybe I have a creative idea that turns into a patented product that I sell for millions of dollars, or maybe that because I'm healthier, my memory is better, and I get a better job doing something that involves memory, something on Wall Street. I don't know. Whatever it is, your mind and body and energy and ability to become a smarter, higher value person as an individual increases, and it increases exponentially the more you invest in your health. And I kind of like to look at health as like a key, right? We all have cars, homes, apartments, condos. We all have some of these and a key. We can all relate to what keys do. Keys are a piece of information. What a key does is it interacts with your car, or it interacts with your home, or your condo, or your apartment. And what it does is, if that key is a match, it unlocks a set of an area. So it unlocks a car, which allows you to travel and get places. It unlocks a home, which allows you to live and sleep and eat and have family time and things like that. So health, I see it as a key, because a key can have so many different uses. A key can take you somewhere you previously haven't been. A key can unlock a new living situation. A key can also open a business. There's a lot of businesses. A lot of them, if not all of them, have some type of key, whether it's an actual physical key or a digital swipe key. So see your health as a key. And when you put money into your health, and when you invest into your health, you're creating a key that opens up doors to take you places, to take you to whether that's travel, whether that's taking you to meet someone important, whatever it may be, or it's unlocking a new place to live, or it's unlocking a new business or a new opportunity. Your health is nothing more than a key, and that key evolves and becomes whatever you want it to be. So see your health as an investment. See your health as something that when you take seriously and when you understand, appreciate, and accept the value that you can have if you're healthy, it's amazing what can come of it. And for me, this has been very important, because for me in my life, I was not getting... I was broke and lived in an apartment and barely could get by. My bank account went negative several times. I could barely get by, and I wasn't healthy. And my mind and my whole body operated out of fear, and I couldn't operate without fear and scarcity and these types of thoughts and feelings and emotions. But when I started to get healthy, I realized there was so much more abundance out there, and I realized that there was something that with what I did with my health created a different perspective for me. It literally shifted the way my mind worked from being in a space of, I don't know what to do, I'm afraid, and I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills, to being in a place of, all right, well, I see a lot of opportunities now. I see I can do this, this, and that, and I started to actually move forward in those and take action and create the change I needed in my life just to survive. And since then, it's allowed me to grow even more, and it's opened up bigger opportunities in multiple areas. So if you're looking for an investment, don't waste your time looking through the Wall Street Journal and all these Financial Times, financial blogs and hot stock tips and whatever. It's all irrelevant. If you're not healthy, you shouldn't even be looking beyond yourself, because your ability to comprehend, your ability to even recognize a good investment outside of yourself is determined partially by how healthy you are and how well-rounded and holistic your perspective is. And your perspective isn't going to be nearly as circular and as well-rounded as it could be if you aren't healthy. So get healthy. You should definitely understand, appreciate, and value that, and see yourself for who you are. You're a compassionate, loving, peaceful, amazing human being, and you have to accept that value. Even if you're not healthy, love yourself enough to invest in your health, because it's the most important investment you'll ever make in your entire lifetime. And if you start now, it's just going to compound over time and become even more beneficial for you overall. So invest in your health. This is David Benjamin from HealthyWildandFree.com. I've re-emphasized this point like 53,264 times now. So take this seriously, invest in yourself, invest in your health, and I will see you in the next video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel above. Like the Facebook page below, facebook.com/HealthyWildandFree, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.